How you doing? Today's October 9th, 2014. Um, it's funny, I usually start off my videos that I leave my son, somewhat like a journal for him, with the date and and so on. And I just got home from work. It's 12:41 a.m. and I was looking at my videos that I take of my son, and I at times when I pick him up on Saturdays, he's smiling, but he is hesitant on leaving his mother, which is understandable. I only see him 36 hours a month. Not what I want, but it's what I'm given right now. And by the time, as the day goes, the way I see it is like he feels like I abandon him, because when I pick him up, he just hugs me. He just hugs me, and I can't even put him on the floor when we get home. I sit him on the sofa, and he'll just reach over and just constantly hugs me, which I have no problem with it. But I just see how it hurts him. He doesn't understand what's going on. He just sees that he only sees me in such a small amount of time. Even when my sisters, like he's used to my sisters, he's used to my niece and nephew and so on. And when they pick him up, he doesn't want to go with them. He only wants to be around me. And it's not fair to him. And it's pretty much like that all weekend. Sunday, I'm actually when I drop him off on Saturday, he's a little hesitant at times on leaving, but he usually jumps to his mother's arms. Sundays, when I see him back-to-back days, he's more eager to come with me. He doesn't, he's not as fussy. He comes with me with no problem. He won't cry. And, he's still attached where I can't put him on the floor, to walk. Even when we're eating, if we stop at a restaurant, like he has to either sit on the table right directly in front of me, and most of the time if I do that, he's on my lap. Like he doesn't want to leave, not that I want him to leave, but you know what I'm saying. And again, the same behavior or reaction, that he just keeps giving. And as the day goes, it's always funny. If I can't even go to the bathroom, and he's crying hysterical, and so on. But yet between his mother and family court that thinks that this is just fine, that is no harm to him, but you could see it in his face. You could see it in his actions. Finally, when I drop him off on Sunday, he doesn't want to leave. Even if she reaches out, he stays in my arms, and we have this game where I'm just holding him here, and he'll just go whoop, which is like for me to just to dip him over, and he just like clenches on my arms and my shirt, and he just loves it. And when I'm leaning him towards her, that's what he's doing. He's doing the ooh, even while seeing his mother. And how is that fair to him? How is it that he's only allowed to be with his father for 36 hours a month? It's just mind-boggling. And society has to start waking up to this issue. It's just an extortion that's going on, and it's psychological and emotional damage that's being done to these children. And this institution of family court is doing absolutely nothing about it, because it's not legislation or anything like that. And then it's tough to get legislation passed because they don't because of the financial impact that it'll have on states and so on. But what's more important, having psychologically and psychological and emotional stable adults, or not having psychological and emotional stable adults in the future. Society understands that a child needs both parents in their life. They're always quick to judge whenever they see a criminal or anything negative. And the first thing they say is, where was the father? But when it comes to family court giving this 4 days a month, society doesn't question why. And that's what we have to start questioning. That's pretty much it. Well, let me just show you a little bit. Mind you, today is Wednesday, or Thursday now, Thursday morning, and my son was here on Sunday, and I refused to clean up his mess. It's just reminds me that he was here. That's pretty much it.